I call myself an atheist, and I said I'm not going to believe until I have that encounter with God. I grew up in a Christian family, but at about kind of 12 or 13, decided I was going to call myself an atheist because I didn't really have any evidence for any of these beliefs. I continued kind of going along to church services and youth groups and seeking out those. So in times of prayer, I'd ask, God, if you're there, let me know your presence, let me feel something. This time last year, I started going along to St. Wilfrid's Youth with a friend who was in a kind of similar place in her faith. She didn't really know what to believe, didn't really know God, but wanted to explore. And she had a lot of stuff going on in her life that I wanted to see changing, and so I found myself starting to pray for that, even though I didn't really know what to believe. I was like, well, there's nothing to lose by praying, right? And then we really saw change in that area in her life. And it wasn't like massive change, but it was unmistakably something, and the only reason for that I could see was that I'd been praying. And so it was in that moment I saw something really profound in that, and I was like, not only did God do something through prayer, but God used me in that. And then at that point I was able to look back over kind of the rest of my life and see what, even though I hadn't thought that there was any God there, that like God was really guiding me, especially through my parents' divorce in what could have been a really chaotic time. I always felt safety and peace. I think for me prayer is very much ritual of sorts. Like every night before I go to bed I try and kind of pray, and for me like I take a while to get to sleep, so kind of all the time that I'm lying in bed I'm kind of in a conversation with God, which I think is helpful for me. And I think as well there's a massive confidence boost in knowing that your prayers do something. Like even if you're in situations where you feel you can't change the world around you and you feel weak, like God can use you and your prayers and give you strength in that. I feel like I've found a new sense of purpose in my relationship with God, in that I feel he's given me a really caring heart and he wants me to use that to care for people around me and show other people his love through my actions. If you're exploring faith or you don't really know what to believe or you're totally against faith at all, I'd just say try. Like, it's not something that God leaves to you to kind of strive after him and you've got to be all these different things and you've got to do this. Like, God, you can pray out to God, help me in my faith and help me come to faith, help me see you. And I think one thing that you really can do is just pray. Like, you have nothing to lose. If there is someone out there who can do something with what you're praying for, then that is incredibly profound and incredibly powerful, and that you can see real change in areas of your life from that.